The 12 assists today. I mean, career high, I think, for you. Just the connection, obviously, 3 times on the dunks. How obviously you're feeling pretty good in terms of distributing the ball.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I've been feeling good distributing the ball since I got here. Like I feel like I'm passing the ball much better than I even was at San Jose, and that's a lot of credit to my coaches because they put me in position to make plays. And then guys like Omar and Tyson, it's just so easy to play with them. They know exactly what to do. I feel like me and Omar had like 6 assists together. So yeah, it's just shout out to them, man. It's so easy playing with them.
Just going off that, Al. San Jose State, you guys kind of have to be perfect to win. With Boise State, do you feel like you have a little bit more freedom to play some cooler, better, more fun passes?
Most definitely. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I feel, like I can get in my state of flow a lot more often, and I'm just playing so free. And it's amazing to have a coach that just lets me play through mistakes and allows me to be myself, and that's what Coach Rice does.
Omar, we asked Al about your guys' connection on those alley-oops yesterday. 3 more of them today. How's that connection working, and what's the chemistry like between you two?
Good googly moogly. I mean, this guy is just crazy, right? Like he's just, man. I said earlier this summer, like he's one of the best. Like he's probably the best point guard in the conference, right? One of the best point guards in the nation. Like he makes our job easy. You know what I mean? Like, and our connection is probably it started this summer. You know what I mean? Like after practice or after our workouts, we would work out individually. You know what I mean? Just us two. We would just and. The good thing is that we're both able to take criticism. You know what I mean? Like we are very open to talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like we don't take it as like he's being like rude or whatever. We're not soft. You know what I mean? Like we're very very open to taking criticism, and that's just what we do. Going into halftime, he said he had some words. You know what I mean? He had some words of encouragement. He had some some things he had to say. You know what I mean? And so we listened and we went out and we kind of changed the pace, and that's how we did it. Yeah.
How much do you guys practice alley-oops?
You said how much?
Yeah, like you guys set time up specifically to work on.
I mean, we did more of it this summer, but that we're both really really good players, and so we kind of just have a feel for it. You know what I mean? I think if you don't really need much practice when you're both naturally good.
Al, just some of those passes you're playing, it's get alley-oops, it's bounce passes through the paint for the backdoor layup and that. Are you going down the court envisioning that, or is it something just split moment you see a play and do it?
Yeah, no, I feel like if I try to do that, then I would play worse. You know what I mean? Like basketball is a reaction game, and you just got to feel it out. If I'm thinking about what I want to do in the play, it's probably not going to happen because it's so unpredictable. You don't know what the defense is going to do. I definitely watch a lot of film, and I try to see what coverage people are going to throw at me. I've seen a lot of hedge and stuff like that, but I feel like with these guys that we're in drop a little with those bigs. If Omar, I just tell him get behind the defender, and it's going to be your lob. But yeah, I try not to go with that mentality. Just react and play free without thinking too much.
Overall, they hung around obviously 1-point game at the half. What was not going great there, and then how did you flip the script in the second half?
I mean, let's get it straight. Like they are a Mountain West team. You know what I mean? Like they are really, really good. It doesn't matter, what their projections are, whatever it is. Like it doesn't matter what their history is. They're going to come in, they're going to compete, and obviously Air Force is going to compete until the very, very end, which you guys seen. But I think the difference was, like we said, going into halftime and kind of setting a tone. Kind of remembering who we are and the style of brand we play in Boise State basketball.
Do you remember last year's game here against Air Force at all? I don't know
Yeah.
If it came up, but you guys were only up 2 late first
Exactly.
half and then blew them out.
Exactly. Same thing. You know what I mean? Like we can't ever take it for granted.
You guys before Al hit that shot right before the end of the half. It was a stretch of a 2 for 11 from the field. Just coming out in the second half, how important was it to really get those shots under you guys?
Yeah, but I think it was overall the flow of the game. Like they took us out of. With their press, they kind of messed with us, and we weren't able to get into a rhythm that we would get late into the shot clock, and it just wasn't, great pace in our offense. And shout out the coaches, they made a great adjustment in the second half. We were able to punish their press. So I think it's a lot of credit to them for, the adjustments they made.
Yeah.
I know it's one game, and just to be 1-0 in conference and start on a positive note in conference play. I mean, how's it feel?
Feels amazing, man. I mean, our mindset is just 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, and then the wins will stack up. But, I mean, it's a great start, and now we got another one next Saturday. But we have a little bit of rest during Christmas, and it's much needed.
You going back to KC, Omar?
Yeah.
What this game right before Christmas sometimes, guys got flights maybe tonight or tomorrow or thinking about getting out of town. It doesn't always go well. Are these tough games to play when everyone's thinking about going home for a couple of days? Or?
I mean, not really. We really don't like to put that in the air. You know what I mean? That kind of bad juju. But for the most part, we kind of it's it's basketball. It's a long season. You know what I mean? Like it stretches over 3 seasons, and so we take the breaks as we can. You know what I mean? We had a couple times last year where Coach Leon was like, all right, like we need like 2 or 3 days off. You know what I mean? And so he's really good with that, with being able to take care of our bodies, and he understands we're more than basketball players. You know what I mean? Like we got lives, we got families. You know what I mean? And so that's just what it is. So we're gonna go home and take this rest and think about Saturday when it comes to the couple days before when it comes.
Your family's too, right? You staying
Yeah.
here then? Or?
Yeah, I'm staying here. A couple of my friends came too. So I mean, it's great to be able to see them because I barely get to see them during the year.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks, guys. Go
Bro.
Broncos.